Hello my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there today? I'm Michelle the Introvert and I'm in the kitchen with my son Joshua.
Hi.
And today we're going to attempt to make something that we've never made before, but I'm really excited at trying to make it. What are we going to make today, Josh?
Homemade butter.
Yes, we're going to try to make some homemade butter, and it looks like a really easy and simple recipe. And to do that, we're going to use this food processor. Now, I didn't grow up with a food processor, so this one here that I only bought about 3 weeks ago, I'm still learning how to use it. So that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. And Joshua, what are we going to use for making butter today?
Whipping cream.
Yes, we picked up 35% whipping cream, and that's what we're going to use for today's recipe. So I'll give you a nice close-up of the recipe. This wonderful recipe that we're going to try today was actually given to us by a viewer, and her name is Elaine. Thank you, Elaine, for sending us this wonderful recipe. We're very, very happy and excited to be able to try it. Thank you again, Elaine. This was a great idea. The first thing that I'm going to do is take the cover off here and remove this blade here, because we're obviously not going to be using this blade to make butter. But I think that this is the blade that we use to make homemade butter. We'll try it anyway and see what happens, right? So we'll put that in. And let's see, what does this recipe say? 2 cups of heavy cream. So I'm going to go get my measuring cup, and then Josh and I can get started on measuring this cream here. That's in the back. We need 2 cups of this to get this started. Joshua is going to assist, and he's going to put some of this whipping cream into that measuring cup. Go ahead, Josh. You can pour that in there till it gets to the 1 cup measure. There we go, Josh. You're doing a good job. Very good. And I'll get that little spot cleaned up. That's okay, no big deal. Alrighty, Josh. If you want to pour the cream into the food processor, that would be great. As you can see, Joshua is a very big help. Good job, Josh.
Thank you.
Now we need the 2nd cup to go into that measuring cup there. Turn that so we can see. All right. You can start pouring anytime. Can you see where it says 1 cup on there? Okay, yeah. Very good. Good job, Josh. Almost there. All right, and you can pour that right into the food processor as well. Okay?
All right.
Good for you. What do you think so far?
It's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. So our next step is, of course, to put this cover back on, the food processor. There we go. There. All right. And then I'm going to plug this in. There, see if I can move this a little closer. There we go. Oh, I can get this plugged in. Okay. So Joshua is going to be in charge of pressing the buttons. So that should be fun as we see the process of butter making. Yes, I'm having a good time. And Joshua's doing a good job. We'll see what this food processor can do. Let's see, what button should we press? It has slice, shred, puree, mix, and pulse to chop. Well, what if we try the pulse to chop and see what happens, Josh? We can see what happens. We're learning as we go here. So maybe we'll try the puree mix button here. Go right ahead. Well, everything seems to be going okay so far. Maybe we'll try the pulse to chop again, Josh. See what happens. Everything seems to be coming along really smoothly, but I want to just see what's going on inside of the food processor, just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to unplug this for safety reasons, of course, and then take the cover off. And we'll take a look. Take a look there, Josh. Take a look inside.
Yeah.
What does it look like in there?
Whipped cream.
Does it look like whipped cream? Do you guys want to see what it looks like? It looks pretty good in there. And Joshua just gave me a spoon so we can see what's happening. It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's at the whipped cream stage. So I think we're just going to keep going. Josh, we're going to keep on going.
All right.
I'm going to put the cover back on the food processor because it's not quite done yet, obviously. And then now I'll plug it in. Let's see here. And then I'm going to let Joshua take over the buttons on the food processor again, because I think we're getting close to the final stage. You know that I'm the curious type, so how about we take a peek and see what it looks like right now. I don't think it's quite ready. I don't think it's at the butter stage yet, but I think it's coming close. I'm starting to see a change in the texture. So I'm going to unplug the food processor and take the cover off, and we'll see what it looks like inside. We're starting to see the changes in the stages of butter making. So we're going to continue on. Go ahead, Josh. I think it's ready, my friends. Let's take a look inside. It looks very interesting. You can see the butter and you can see the buttermilk. So now it's time to strain the buttermilk out of the butter. So I have my strainer and my bowl that the buttermilk can drain into. So we'll put this butter inside of there and let the buttermilk strain through. And it's my first time doing this. How are you doing, Josh?
Good.
Are you having fun?
I am.
Good. And we'll just scrape out some of this butter here. This is great.
Yeah.
And you're a big help, Josh.
Thank you.
Thanks for all your help.
You're welcome.
So I'm just going to keep emptying this out, my friends, and let the buttermilk strain into that bowl. So I'll be right back, okay? I'm just going to finish this up. I think it's going to just take me a couple minutes to get this all cleaned out. So here's what it looks like so far. You can see the separation of the buttermilk and the butter inside. So according to Elaine's recipe, what I have to do now is kind of press down on this here, press it down over the bowl, and try to get as much buttermilk as I can out of the sieve and into this bowl. So that's my next step. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll get this all pressed down and get as much buttermilk out as I can. I press down on this butter to get as much buttermilk out as I can. And there it is there. And one of the things that I noticed is if I press too hard down on this, the butter itself actually starts coming through this here. Yeah, so I had to be very, very careful. In fact, this is my second sieve that I have. I took out this clean one because this one here, the first one I was using, you can see where the butter started coming right through. Yeah, so I had to move quick. I had to think quick. And luckily I have the second one. So I know better now not to press too hard, because as it was, all of the butter started coming through, not just the buttermilk. So lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. But here is my butter here, and my buttermilk is doing really well. So what I have to do now is just rinse this gently under cold water, just gently to remove the last tiny little bit of buttermilk. And I'm going to be very careful that the butter doesn't come out of the bottom there. Yeah, so I'll just lightly rinse this, and then I'll put it on my kneading board here, and we'll go on to the next step. Here I am, and my butter is on my kneading thing here. And I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I don't think that's going to be too much butter. I wanted just to put a little tiny bit in, not too much. And there's quite a bit of butter there, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to knead this. And I'm going to knead the salt right into the butter. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sprinkle it a little tiny bit. I don't know if I'll need all of this salt. Maybe I'll just use, well, that's all right. There we go. Should be all right. There's quite a bit of butter there. And I'll knead it all in. And just to let you know, I used up that whole entire liter of cream. I did it in 2 different batches. So what you're seeing here is that whole entire liter. There's still a bit of liquid there, as you can see. There. That's all right. Just going to concentrate on the solid part, not so much the liquid. And this is my first time making butter. So practice makes perfect. I'm definitely going to be making this again. To be honest with you, I taste tested a little bit of this, and it just tastes like the butter you buy in the store. There. Yes, there's quite a bit of liquid there, isn't there? That's okay. I don't really need the liquid as much as I need this here. Yeah, there's quite a bit there, isn't there? Quite a bit. Yes, that's nice. That's quite nice. Well, that didn't take me very long at all to knead the butter. And what I did next after that is I put the butter in these 2 containers here. One of these is going to go in my fridge, and the other one is going to go into my freezer, because there are 3 cups of butter that I made today. Yes, it's interesting, isn't it? I did a bit of the math just to figure things out, and even financially, I wanted to figure things out too. And just to do the math a little bit, I wanted to figure things out financially. This 1 liter holds 4 cups of cream, and the butter that I made from all of this 4 cups, it made 3 cups of butter, and it made almost 2 cups of buttermilk. About 1 cup and 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. And I'm going to put this in my freezer because I can make tea biscuits or something with this buttermilk. So that's terrific. Yes, I got my money's worth today. This cost me $7. And in the store, they're selling a pound of butter for $7 to $9. 1 pound of butter is 2 cups. So I bought this for $7, and 1 pound of butter in the store is $7. So by making it yourself, well, you get quite a bit more. You definitely get your money's worth. Yes, this made 3 cups of butter for the same price as 1 pound of butter in the store. Well, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining us here today as we learned how to make butter. And
if you liked this vlog, give us a YouTube thumbs up.
or press the subscribe button, that would be great. And we have more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned and we'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye. Bye.